Hi everybody, this is Theorol. You can find me on the Discord, answering various rules questions or doing the Card Text podcast with Bob and Scott, where we look into various rules intricacies and talk about some stuff. Or here on YouTube doing my Marvel Champions playthrough. So we are on episode, I believe, 32 of that Marvel Champions playthrough. And in this episode, we are going to be fighting against the 5th scenario in the Sinister Motives expansion, the Sinister Six. And we're going to use Ghost Spider to fight against them. I put together this Aggression Ghost Spider deck. I've been playing a lot of Protection Ghost Spider. She's the hero that comes with Sinister Motives, so she's been a lot of fun to mess around with, but I've mostly ended up doing Protection with her, which is nice because she can ready in the defense, or in defending, and she likes to defend, so it's cool, but I wanted to try something a little different, so we went with Aggression today. So this is the deck I put together. It's got your basic resources plus some aggression resources. Hellcarrier for a little bit of resource stuff if I can get it out. Spider-Man because he readies Gwen and she likes to ready so that she can ready more. Assess the situations, which can be useful because she can sometimes draw odd cards. Maybe if it's an assess, then I can keep it for later. Endurance, symbiote suit, fine. She likes to ready. She likes to have +1 to all of her basic powers and hand size. So we have these responses and interrupts because that's what readies her when you play a response or interrupt. So hopefully we can use those to attack multiple times. We've got some cheapish allies because she does have a hard time playing expensive allies alongside her events because her events are pretty expensive. Hand cannons kind of just part of this whole, we're going to do a lot of basic attacking. Hand cannons can be useful for that. And then finally combat training because having +1 attack when you're doing a lot of attacking is good. Alright, so this is our deck. And we're going to go ahead and do that and get started. So this is the Sinister Six scenario. As our setup, we have to choose X villains at random, where that's one more than the number of players. So that's 2 for us. So I just went ahead and didn't have that set up ahead of time. There we go. And it's on the lowest activation, and then light at the end comes out. That has 10 threat and 10 more per player. Our goal is to thwart this. When we thwart it, it's going to flip over, gain a hazard icon, and then we have to do it again. It has 15 threat when we finish it. So if we can do it right, we can knock off 15 threat, win the game. That's kind of our dream scenario. Alright, so here we go. Sinister Synchronization. One note about this is the ambush special ability has a special expert mode change where you put 2 threat on light at the end, which makes the game a little longer. This is so one of those examples of we're going to make expert mode harder by making the game longer, which kind of speaks to the idea of, I don't know, maybe some idea that rush is going to be really good, but rush doesn't tend to be really good, and in expert mode, I mean, it's not bad always, but it's just weird when they do that to make it longer, because it doesn't necessarily make it harder if you can control the scenario. And so that's what we're going to try and do. Alright. That's an interesting hand. Interesting. I don't think I want to hold on to all these cards, but I might hold on to Parental Guidance. Alright, I can play a Web Bracelet for 2. Which would be Ticket to Multiverse, probably. This could be George. And then I could play him for 1. And I could attach an event to him, and then that's like my whole turn and doesn't use this double resource. I think I'm going to forego playing George and just try and get more cards, more setup. So let's do that. We're going to go for setup and see what we can get. So we're going to not do that. We don't really need to Skilled Strike turn 1. Well, Skilled Strike could still be useful. Okay, we're going to hold Skilled Strike, but we're going to ditch Parental Guidance. Let's just see if we can get some. Alright, what do we get? Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Unfortunately, we can't also play Chase Them Down. But maybe we can play something else. Alright, we'll see what happens. I think we're going to actually hit Scorpion here. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, Ticket to the Multiverse plays a web bracelet, and then we can choose to shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse back into our deck. So we're going to do that. We're going to go hero form. We're going to attack. So Scorpion can't scheme, which is cool. It could be useful. On the other hand, Hobgoblin doesn't do very much damage, which will make him a lot easier to defend. So I think we're going to go for Scorpion with a Skilled Strike. Sorry, playing Skilled Strike. Which deals 4 damage. After we resolve an interrupt or responsibility on an event, exhaust Web Bracelet, draw 1 card. We can only do that once per turn, so that having this out wouldn't have, once per event. So this would not have helped with that. We also get to ready Ghost Spider. Alright. Now we cannot play Chase Them Down, sadly, because we cannot defeat Scorpion right this second. But we can play another Web Bracelet, even though we can't use it. And we can go ahead and I'm just going to thwart the main scheme. If we hit him for 6 damage, that's fine. I'm going to hang on to Chase Them Down. I think it could be useful. Alright, 4 cards. Unfortunately, I got 2 Chase Them Downs instead of something useful, so annoying. Alright, we're going to defend Hobgoblin. I only have 2 of those in my deck. Got them both. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to ready, though. Maybe I don't want to defend him. I don't see what else I could do with this hand. Let's see, I can only attack for 3, so that's not going to get me very far. Well, I guess Wasp can attack for 3. But I can only attack for 3 if I play the Symbiote Suit, which I certainly can't do. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, whatever. 1 damage. Does not hurt me. I don't get to ready, though. Please don't be bad. It's a life-size decoy with stuff. Alright. Well, that's how that went. I don't feel like getting out the Symbiote Suit right now is the right move here. So I think we're going to play George. George is going to take a Chase Them Down on him. And then I'm going to just play him with that. And then I can spend the Symbiote Suit to play Wasp with 1 counter. Now Wasp can defend for me if I need her to. And we'll see how that goes. 5 cards. There we go. That's lots better. Alright. So 1 threat on the main scheme. Hobgoblin attacks me again. I'm going to defend him again. I cannot thwart side schemes, but I can thwart the main scheme, so that's nice. Alright. He hits me for 1 again. That's nice. I mean, it's not amazing, but whatever. I didn't really want to defend for 1. And then I will Ghost Kick. After I use a base power, deal 6 damage to an enemy. I can only play that once. Oops. That defeats him. When defeated, remove 4 threat from a side scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a thwart. It's just a removal, so that doesn't stop anything. And I get to use Web Bracelet to draw a card. And I can play Chase Them Down. So I'm going to do that. Knock 2 threat off the main scheme. And that also lets me use Web Bracelets to draw a card. And then I can stand up. So that's all good. Can't play Spider-Man because I don't have 3 different resources. So that's the thing. Alright. Well, I still get an encounter card though. And that is Frequent Flyers. Put Hobgoblin and Vulture into play. That's Vulture. Hobgoblin's already in play, so I take 2 indirect damage. If Vulture is already in play, discard a card or enter from my hand. He was not. And then it also has Insight 1, and we could not have canceled it, even if we had our cancel. Not that way. We got our cancel. So, let's see here. Really wish I had 3 resources, because Spider-Man would actually be a really great play right now. But he's not the play. I think what I probably do is I'll ghost kick. So I'll knock off his tough and ghost kick him. Lets me stand up and kill Vulture. That seems fine. Alright. So we're going to ping off his tough. Then spend 2 resources to ghost kick him for 6 damage. And having done a response, we're ready. Then we're going to do a skilled strike for 4, and we'll use Wasp for 3, which defeats Vulture and removes 4 threat from that. And then we're going to go ahead and assess the situation and get an extra card next turn. I could hold that with George. There's some fun things you can do with Six the Multiverse, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I may do it eventually, we'll see, but certainly not right now. 6 card hand is nice. 1 threat. Hobgoblin attacks me. I'm going to defend this. Yeah, that works out. 2, so that's less than my defense of 3. And then I'll spend Ticket to the Multiverse to ghost kick him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That's right, you started with 9. And a ready, and a card. Oh, nice. Pirouette and Punch. Alright, I got a single encounter card. It is Partnership of Pain. The villain attacks you. The villain with the highest activation order attacks you with plus X attack, where X is equal to the attack of all of their villains. That'd just be 1. But I think I would rather Pirouette and Punch this, because that'll do 3 damage, which will kill him. So that's fun. I'm going to draw a card. Trying to figure out what card that's going to be. I spend those 2 on this. And then I draw a card, and I can play Combat Training. Right? If it's a double resource, I can play Combat Training and hold Moment of Triumph. That seems like the way I want to go with that. Alright. So, Pirouette and Punch. When an encounter card is revealed, deal damage to the villain equal to 1 more than the number of boost icons. So that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. You are defeated. Being defeated removes 4 threat. And cancel that card's when revealed effects. So that's handy. And then I can use my web bracelet to draw 1 card. Oh, it's Phantom Flip. So now if I wanted to, I could just do like some massive thwarting here. But I don't really want to. So instead, I'm going to pick Combat Training and just thwart that for 1. I would like to thwart it a little bit more at some point. Would have liked to play Brawn, but that didn't happen. Alright. The villain would attack me, but when the villain would attack, if no villain is in play, resolve ambush. So we ambush the Vulture and add 2 threat to light at the end. Alright, Vulture. He attacks me for 2 plus a boost. I'm going to go ahead and defend that. Oh no, he hit me for 4. He did an actual damage to me. Let's see. Forced response. After Vulture attacks and damages you, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. I'm just going to discard. Assess the situation, I think. And then I'm going to play Phantom Flip. I'm just going to actually use that to clear the main scheme. I don't trust my ability to do better. After resolving a response, ready. After resolving a response, exhaust this to draw a card. Well, that's not the card I wanted to see, but maybe it'll work out. It's a single encounter card. Team Leader. Alright, I'm going to say I made the right choice. He has Crisis. So that's fine. we can punch him. In fact, that's what we're going to do. Alright, we punch him for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Having resolved that, we ready, and we draw a card. Then we play Phantom Flip, removing 5 threat. And having stood up again, I guess if I punch him, he's gonna. Oh shoot! When I defeated that guy, he was the last one. When they're the last one, they remove 7. If I defeat him, he's gonna remove 7, which is gonna defeat this. I don't think I'm actually ready for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thwart it for 1. That leaves it nicely queued up. I draw a 5-card hand. All right. That looks awesome. I like having Bug here. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Okay, 1 threat on the main scheme. Vulture attacks me for 2 plus boost. I'm going to defend it again. Excellent. He does no damage. I do nothing. I get a single card. This card gains Insight 1 and cannot be cancelled. I'm going to assume that means the when revealed cannot be cancelled, because technically this doesn't cancel the whole card. But, you know, I could still resolve this, though. I think. I assume I can. I mean, I don't know for sure, because that's the way this game is. But I'm going to assume I can resolve that anyways. So I'm going to resolve Pirouette and Punch just to deal... that's an interrupt. Yeah, to deal 4 damage to Vulture, which defeats him. Oh, shoot. Let's see, this did. I don't know how the order of all this works. So that kills this. That's okay, we're already past the hazard point. So that's fine. And then we reveal Doc Ock and Scorpion. I don't know who gets this. I'm going to put it on Doc Ock, I guess. Because this is not clear. Alright. Oh, we got to play Pirouette and Punch, though, so we got to draw a card. Oh, which did clear our deck, so we do end up doing that. And we also got ready. Whew. Lots of stuff. Alright. Then we got Master Plan. Alright, well that's more threat than I really wanted there. That's okay. Spend 2 for Bug. Let's punch up Scorpion a little bit. And George is going to hang on to this web binding for me. We're going to draw 5 cards. Alrighty. So we can Pirouette and Punch or do something else. I don't know how this can all work. Everything's kind of crazy right now. 1 threat. Sorry. Doc's attacking me. Oh, sorry. I basic attacked. I defend. He hits me for 4. Darn. Stop hitting me. Place 1 threat on each scheme. And move the active counter to the next villain. May have made a mistake. I get 2 encounter cards. The first one is Caught Off Guard. I do not want to be caught off guard, thank you. So I'm going to Pirouette and Punch that. Dealing 2 damage to Doc Ock. Readying and drawing a card. Okay, cool. Cool. This card is Heightened Morale, so that doesn't do anything. Attaches to the villain with the highest activation order, which is Scorpion. He has plus X attack, where X is equal to the number of villains, so he's a 4 right now. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, that doesn't do anything. 3, 4 damage, that doesn't do anything. Alright, he's going to hold chase them down, because that'd be useful. I'm going to assess the situation, so I get more cards. And I'm just going to discard that. Bug's going to go ahead and thwart for 1. Oh man, he's got a 5 attack. Wait, how did I hit him for 3? What even going on? Okay, I did 2 damage to Scorpion, because that was the intelligent thing to do. I was trying to defeat him. I don't even know why I forgot that. Alright, 1 damage on Scorpion from Bug. And then I can punch him for 3. I was just confused. I thought I was hitting him, and that's why I had less hit points. But he had more hit points. So, yeah. I mean, I know that's kind of a take back there that maybe I shouldn't have done, but let's just go back to this point. Alright, this is my hand. Okay. I hit him. That defeats Scorpion. Knocks off 4 threat. Moves the active counter to Doc Ock. Chase them down. Removes 2 threat. I'm going to take that off the main scheme though. Bug heals. I draw a card with my web bracelets. Yes, that worked out much better. 1, 2, 3 for Wasp. Comes into play with 3 counters on her. She attacks and does 3 damage. Alright. Wait, why am I holding assess situation? I don't know. I'm playing it, so I have a 6-card hand. Man, brain, come on. Stay with me here. Alright. 6 cards. There we go. Ghost Kick, that's what I'm talking about. This should be good. 1 threat on the main scheme. Doc Ock attacks me. I defend that attack. He hits me for 2. I defend all of it. Thank you. And then I spend 1, 2. I don't think I'm going to play another Ghost Kick here. 2 Ghost Kick for 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to remove 7 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Having done an event or interrupt, response or interrupt, I do that, and I do that, and I do that. Great. I get 2 encounter cards because of the hazard. Attach the villain with the most remaining hit points if you cannot resolve ambush. Ambush! And attach this. Threat cannot be removed from light at the end while he's in play. Because I resolved ambush, I place 2 threat on the main scheme. Finally, under fire. Let's say no to under fire. 1, 2, throw and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4 to cancel the when revealed effect. So cancel the when revealed effect, but not the surge. So I still get an encounter card. Surprise! In expert mode, this gains surge and cannot be cancelled. Ambush. Place 3 threat. Oops. On light at the end. And surge. Taunting Presence. Attach to the villain with the most remaining hit points. Which is Scorpion. Great. Neither of them will let me remove threat. Brilliant. Alright. Fortunately, I can kill them. So let's see. I hit for 5. They hit. I hit for 3 naturally. So I think Bug is going to attack Electro. Then I am going to punch with a skilled strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Scorpion. And then since I played skilled strike, I can ready. And then I'm going to punch Electro for 3, thus removing his taunting presence. I can't do anything with Phantom Flip right now, so I'm just going to store that on George. And Wasp is going to go ahead and deal 3 damage to Scorpion, I guess. If I get a Ghost Kick, I can kill him without doing that, but if I don't get a Ghost Kick, that'll help with next turn. Alright, 5 card hand. No Ghost Kick, only Phantom Flip. 1 threat. Scorpion attacks me. Okay, I would really rather not be stunned. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm gonna try. You know what? I think I'm not. Dang, mental, huh? I'm just thinking of canceling his activation. Nah, that's fine. I'll defend it. It's fine. I'll probably be stunned. Stinks. Yep. I take 2 damage. And stun. Oh, stun a character I control. That's fine. We're going to just stun Bug. He doesn't need to be unstunned. Move that villain to the next villain. Active counter to the next villain. Okay, yeah. And I don't think I'll Phantom Flip, so that's fine. Alright, it's coordinated effort. I should have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should I have? I should have, right? Because web binding and Phantom Flip, those aren't going to work, right? Unless this happens to be an attack, I can't web binding it. That's fine. It's Shadow of the Past. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the villain phase begins, deal 1 damage from each enemy. When the villain phase begins, heal 1 damage from the lizard. And those cards all get shuffled in. I think I really misplayed this just now. Maybe. Like, I'm exhausted, which is really terrible. So I can't do stuff. Yeah. That really stinks. Alright. George. Hold on to my chase them down, I think is what I want. We're going to spend 2 for a hand cannon. It has 3 counters on it. Things are going to be bad here. Bug is going to thwart for 1. On coordinated effort. And I could, well, Wasp could kill him. Actually, that might be good. Yeah, let's do that. Wasp is going to spend her last hit point, dealing 3 damage to Scorpion and defeating him. But we can't play this because our hero didn't attack and defeat. We can't play these other cards, so nothing much doing there. Alright. Ready, everybody? Draw to 5. I've got a web binding, so that's interesting. Okay, we can thwart now, so that's good. Okay, this goes up 1 and +1 because the lizard has an acceleration icon. Everybody heals, that doesn't matter. We get ambushed, that's 2 threat, and it's the Scorpion again. Dagnabbit. He's tagging me for 3 plus a boost. I'm going to have to defend that with Bug because otherwise I get stunned and that is not great. I need to not be stunned, so 4 damage. I mean, there was no guarantee, but it just seemed likely. Then the lizard tries to attack me, but instead I'm going to spend this mental and this fist to web binding him. Oops. From here. which deals 4 damage to him. And the activation was cancelled. So, that's it for him. 2 cards. First one is a surprise. Surprise! Witch Surges. Second one is in cold blood. The lizard attacks you. You cannot play events until after that attack resolves. If no attack was made this way, this card gains surge. Okay, he attacks me. That's fine. I can defend. And then the attack resolves. Having resolved, I can play... Oh, I forgot to use this. I should run a card. Ooh, awesome. I can play this Phantom Flip. I'm going to play it from my hand. And remove 5 threat from a scheme. Let's see. Villain phase begins. Acceleration icon. I think I'm just going to do this one. 13. I think I can take out 13. It's going to be close. I don't know if I can. I feel like I don't have enough damage to deal 13. Let's see, I'm going to do 1 damage to him, and then I'm going to overkill him by 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 damage here. That takes him down to 5. Yeah, that's not a kill. No. I think I need to clear off these side schemes. I think I am just not doing great here. But having resolved that, oops. Don't draw a whip bracelet. I draw a card, and I ready. Okay. And finally, attach to the villain with the highest attack. I cannot attack villains who do not have a copy of this. That's fine. So that goes on Scorpion. Okay, that's fine. Fine. We attack. Using hand cannon and skill strike, which readies. Or attacking lizard. So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So that's 6 overkill. We're going to Moment of Triumph for that 6 overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will also deal that 6 overkill to Scorpion, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't get to draw cards or anything. We can, however, play Chase Them Down. Knocks 2 threat off the main scheme. And then I guess we can punch Scorpion for 3 and really wish that I wasn't in this like downward spiral. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. One, 2, 3 threat on the main scheme. Scorpion attacks me for 3 plus a boost. I'm going to defend this because otherwise I'm going to get stunned, which is going to suck. But I guess it's just going to happen. There's really not much I can do about it. Deal 1 indirect damage to each player and 1 additional to the first player. So I take 2 indirect damage. And I am stunned. So I'm going to Phantom Flip after that defense to knock 5 threat off of a scheme to keep control. And I'm going to draw a card and ready. Now what's annoying here is that I cannot attack. So I think what I need to do is also during this defense spend 2 resources to Ghost Kick, because that's an attack, and that clears my stun status. Alright. Doing counter cards. No, I don't get to put that. Gang Up. Oh, that was supposed to be... Oh, wait. Was that on him? Not on Scorpion? I'm going to take those 3 cards back then. I wasn't stunned. I didn't take any damage. Well, I took the 2 indirect damage, but I didn't take damage from Scorpion because it was on Craven. Craven didn't damage me. Ha! Eat it, Craven. The villain attacks me. Okay, well that kind of stinks, but that's fine. I'm just going to have to discard a support or upgrade I control. I can do that. Okay. He attacks me for 2 plus boost. 2. 1, 2. And I discard a support or upgrade I control. I'm going to discard this hand cannon. Actually, no. I'm going to discard George. He has nothing on him anyways. Keep the hand cannon. Worried father. Wow, that was prescient. George is worried. So, glad I did that. I made the right choice there. I am going to punch Scorpion for 3. That removes 4 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, off of that, I'm going to play this Ghost Kick, which deals 6 damage to Craven. Oh, by the way, Scorpion was active when that happened. Then I defeated him. He's no longer active. Which readies me and draws me a card. I'm also going to go ahead and Moment of Triumph. Off of that. No, not going to Moment of Triumph off that. I don't know, same difference. Sure, why not? We're just going to heal the full. Alright, I punch him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can Moment of Triumph off of that to heal for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will assess the situation for 1 extra card next turn. Alright. I think we're there. Except for we're going to get a triple encounter card turn. But we get a 6-card hand. Ha. 1 threat on the main scheme. The villain attacks me. Ambush. It's Doc Ock. Alrighty. This looks like a Ghost Kick defense. So I will defend against him. Put a threat on every scheme. This gets +2 boost icons. Wow, he hit me for 6. Ow. I take 3 damage. I then Ghost Kick him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, also, he places 1 threat on each scheme. 1, 1, 1. But I'm ready, and I draw a card. Three cards. The first one is High Fashion. Put Electro and Craven into play. Okay. That's not an ambush. The villain attacks me again. Actually, before that happens, yep. A 0 boosts. So we're going to spend 2 to web binding and cancel his attack. And draw a card. I think this will have more boosts. No! Not that! Oh my gosh, I hate that card so much. Given my hand, I think I'm still going to throw it and punch. So that's 1, 2, 3 damage. And then I can deal 5. We're going to kill Electro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defeated. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yep. They did a brute force barricade. I have to clear that before I can clear this. Man. How long? How long is it gonna take? Forever. Alright, he attacks me. I defend this again. Could you just not add 3 threat? Add a threat to every scheme. It's a forced response, isn't it? Darn it. Darn it. Alright. Yay! I cannot thwart side schemes. No! Really? This game. This game. Alright, we phantom flip off the main scheme because it sucks. But that lets us ready and draw a card, which is kind of important. Okay. Cannot thwart side schemes. Heightened morale. Highest activation order villain. Experimental injection. Minion with the most remaining hit points. Alright. I can't believe this. We attack with a Skull Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And draw a card. That is the worst possible card to draw. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh, there's an acceleration token on the main scheme. Oh, you know what? I don't think I added the appropriate amount of threat. So, I cleared this for 5, but I think it had actually 6. So there was already a 3. I was supposed to add 3. Let's start the turn. Alright. Oh, man. Are you serious? Oh, you know what I should have done? Nope. That's not what I should have done. Apparently I should have web bindinged him. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. This is not like horrible. It's just so rough. How am I supposed to do stuff, you know? Okay, so when I advanced this, I thought the game was so far under control that I thought this hazard is no problem. I can take it. I cannot block this. X equal number of villains, so that's fine. It's just 1. Yep, he attacks me for 3. That's fine. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have to discard it. Upgrade or support I control. Well, that stinks. Buy a web bracelet. This life-size decoy attacks me for 0. I get 2 encounter cards. Partnership of Pain. I think I just lost this. This is insane. I mean, he's attacking me for 3 again. I guess I have to defend it. As insane as this is, he does 4 damage. I take 1. And he gets heightened morale again. His morale is so heightened. But now I can't attack him. And since I can't attack him, I can't do anything. I play bug. Also, I didn't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I seriously am gonna lose this stupid thing. This life-size decoy is still tough. So I'm gonna ping off his tough with bug, because that's all I can do. I'm gonna flip to alter ego, assess the situation. I feel like I really need to just, like, a double chase them down could win the game here. You know? But in order for it to work, I have to be able to play cards. Can I draw some cards? Oh my gosh. This is so hard. Alright, 1 plus 1 for its acceleration, plus 1 for his acceleration, plus 1 for his acceleration. So that completes this main scheme. We put a new one into play that's not an ambush. He has the accelerate. He has the active counter. All right, he schemes for 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I lost. That's it. 4. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I lost that game. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that turned into a loss. All right, well, anyways, I'll rematch that later, and hopefully I can win it next time. It dragged on so long. So long. Well, yeah, I know I said at the beginning 2 threat. Oh, well. What's the big deal? But there you go. 2 threat from every ambush. I mean, I would have won if that wasn't happening. So I just got all those stupid ambush effects. And yeah, life-size decoy. I mean, go figure. Life-size decoy. And this stupid side scheme. I couldn't keep up with everything. Couldn't keep up with everything. So look at this. Look at this hand. All these cards. Any of those cards in the last couple turns would have made a huge difference. They were just all missing. So that sucked. Alright, anyways. We'll try this again. I'm going to be a little more careful. I'm not going to accidentally flip the thing. Although I thought I picked a good time to do it because I was flipping it right at the end of the villain phase. You know, during the encounter card step, which meant they didn't get the hazard the first turn. And I was going to have 2 villains to flip it against. But then the problem was I couldn't deal with the 2 villains. And then I couldn't remove threat from it for like 7 turns in a row. Anyways. I don't know. It felt like just a bad encounter card flip, but it also felt like I wasn't there. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to take out 2 villains when I flipped it, and that's what I should have been. So anyways. I also totally wasted like 6 fort on that. So, yep. Alright. Later.